What's going on, everyone? Vampyr Gaming here, and today we are trying out some Marco and EB02. Couple of interesting picks here. So first off, we have Otama, right? Otama's a pretty big staple, and also for those who don't know, Marco, you attach one Don, and then you're pretty much Sakazuki. You get to draw one, and then bot deck one or top deck one, and then you give a character minus 2,000 power. So he's the most efficient minus power mechanic in the game, which makes power removal really good. So you have Otama, which gives us just a little bit more power when we need it. We're playing Mass Deuce. Mass Deuce is more of a OP11 card. I don't think it's needed here, but it's either this or Pudding. It's this or Pudding, the Bounce Pudding, and I think Bounce Pudding is fine too. Either way, it's a Jozu target in essence, which is kind of what we're going for with it. So I think it's okay either way, because you're probably going to leave it on board to bounce. But then you also have the ability to potentially remove a chump blocker for 3 Don while swinging 5. So there is that, a lot more chump blockers showing up. So I think it's slightly relevant. Rayleigh's best card in the deck. It just buys you a turn, makes your opponent weaker, and keeps the ball rolling. A lot of boards go very wide, but they aren't very powerful now, so we can go ahead and remove these. Playing the Chopper blocker, I think it's just a really good card. It's a 2K as well. I think it just gives us a nice 2K slot, but it also gives us like that early, if we don't have anything else, it's going to give us a 6K leader and give us a couple extra, save us a couple cards. And then Monet. Monet is one of the biggest additions. Monet is really cool. It's almost like your own stage. And if you go like Monet and the Chopper, you can protect Monet with Chopper and plays like that. So Monet can kind of sometimes be sticky depending on the situation. So we like Monet. I think there's the argument to play Rayleigh. I think there's, I think if you wanted to play like Rayleigh and find some room for other 2Ks, I think that's fine. I really like Rayleigh because you can go Sanji Rayleigh and it's a value play while still establishing a threat. But yeah, so we have Monet. Gives you a little bit more aggro than you're used to. Lets you put on more pressure for things like Shanks and whatnot, but also that 1K goes a very long way. Then we have the Newgate. Again, this card is going to KO Sanji Puddings. It's going to KO really anything. This is another heart and soul of the deck. You hit this on 7, you hit this on 9. I just don't think there's a world you lose as long as you have counter, which is kind of like a big goal here. We're playing 12 2Ks, and we're even adding in events as well. Nefertari Vivi is a new card introduced in EB02. This is essentially a cooler. It's a draw 3. If done right, it's a draw 3 peel-off. It's a draw 3 peel-off. Why is it a draw 3 peel-off? Because we play Jozu, and then if you play Vivi, you draw 2, then you Jozu, you bounce, so you get that card back. So it's a peel-off. If peel-off had 1K, it's not as good with Trigger, but it is better with Jozu, and it is a body, so when you do these minuses, it can swing. So it is relevant. It is relevant. I think it's okay. You do have to have 5 or less cards, but we typically counter out of the early swings anyways, so we're always within like VV threshold. And there could even be a situation where you go play VV, the next turn you play Jozu, you bounce the VV, and then you play VV once again just to reclaim more cards and generate value. So there's a lot of potential with VV. I think VV is a great addition to the deck. Sanji, we go down to 3 just because he's not as needed. Still a brick against Teach. Teach isn't as prevalent, but these 2 cards should just control board, carry you, and get you to where you need to be. Atmos, I still really like Atmos. He bounces 4s, whatever your opponent just played, so we do have a little bit of a higher Whitebeard count. We're playing this, we're playing that, we're playing the Newgate. And that's like our count. I was playing Jozu. Maybe there is the argument to make this Jozu again. I was playing it just to meet the Ivankov. And yeah, so yeah, you can use it. It can come up. Or you could even play the Thatch. And then yeah, we have Jozu. You may return one of your characters other than this card to your hand. Bounce a 6. Pretty much Sanji Pudding, if they don't have stage by then, you get to bounce it. Pretty much walk back their turn. And then pretty much any deck that plays anything on 5. Ivankov, we play our 2s, we play our Duval, we play Monet, and then we can potentially play Mass Deuce. Again, Mass Deuce could, if you want a higher Whitebeard count, you can definitely just play Jozu. You can play Thatch just to help out with the Atmos too. And yeah, and then Ivankov's going to draw his cards. So now we have 2 3-drop value plays, that we could play in tandem just to kind of regenerate that hand and protect our life. The biggest issue that this deck had was value plays and just like losing hands. So that's again why I kind of like Rayleigh as well. He's also a late game value play, which can partner well with Sanji. And then we have Duval. You can also Sanji Vivi, so like you can make him a value play too and get to just draw 2, make Sanji a draw 2 just by stacking it. And then we have Duval. You play it off of it, top 3. And then we have 3 Radical Beam. I think it's just a little nice. Helps protect your bodies in the late game. And then this time, like, you know, we don't really need Grav Blades. We're not playing against Dofi. Nobody's, like, nobody's really going crazy. Gerpa Luffy is playing stage, which makes it a lot harder to hit him with a Gravity Blade. So I just don't think we need Gravity Blade anymore. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay. Second here. I'll keep. I think this is fine. Oof. Ivankov, this, drawing. I think this is fine. Trafalgar. He has Trafalgar, so he's able to just use that. We're going to go ahead and draw. I feel like we need a bottom deck something because we're looking for something. I'm going second, so probably play this new gate first if we can. I think I'm going to put away. I really think I'm just going to bottom deck that. Then we're going to pass. Just 'cause I think we're looking for more. I think we need to dig for some things. A Jozu would be great. Because they're gonna... Yeah, I'll take. I could counter out, but we need to start countering out for Ivankov. We're going to go ahead, attach one. Now we're going to place on deck top. That being the Monet. We're going to minus here. We'll swing this first. He's going to just bounce this back to our hand. Deploy. Then we'll go ahead and pass. If he doesn't law for some reason, we can... We're too high for Vivi. Vivi's kind of great in late game too, because you can just kind of get you some cards. We'll go ahead and counter with the Vivi. I'm going to play Law, bounce Law. Yep. I'm just going to probably play the Ivankov again, playing out Mask Deuce at this point. He's going to get to cycle the Sengoku. Don't really have any... Yeah, we don't see what we want here. We're going to go ahead and draw, place on deck top. The Mass Deuce, and then we're going to go ahead. We don't really have a way to fetch him, but that's okay. I wish we had another card we could play too. In tandem, because now I'm just using like a bunch of Dawn. We'll go 8. Put an extra card in their hand. Make it harder for them to get their ability, or they can counter out. Either way, 2/2Ks, we take that. Cool. We're going to go ahead and deploy here. Just getting a little wide, and then we can remove this possibly. I guess just the Sentryman. But now we're going into Rayleigh. So it's 7/5. I still think I'm just going to give him the VV 5. What are they going to do? Play Jozu, bounce it? It's quite, but Jozu, bounce. Get the Sengoku, replay the Sengoku. If they play Jozu, it's fine. I'll give them the blocker. Oh, Gravity Blade. Well, that kind of sucks. And we have Jozu. That kind of sucks too. I think we go ahead, do this, get our effects. Place on deck top. I think we just go here. We'll minus here. I think we can just afford to turn this sideways. Go here. This is actually bad. This gives them a reason to dump a card, which is really good for their Boa. This was actually terrible. Wow. Unpunished. Unpunished. Yeah, I think I 100% should have been punished there. I kind of forget that Boa's ability like benefits from them not having cards. Maybe they don't have 1Ks. Maybe giving them a 2K and then me going at it was just too much. I don't know. Now they still can't play their big guy, which we like. So they're going to go 3 here. Yeah, I'm just going to let it go. Monet, maybe I just didn't maximize Monet here. I just don't think that Monet has too much value in this matchup either. Yeah, it's 7. Are they going to play 7 Dofumi? Are you going to 7 Dofumi? I will. I kind of want to dig 1 card deeper. Ivankov hasn't stuck. Ha! That's funny. Yeah, okay. That's okay, because we're going to go ahead. Let's draw. Place on deck bottom. I think we're going to go ahead and bottom deck one of these. We're going to minus here. I think we still just play this out, just because it's still the most efficient play. We just get to remove him. And then I probably could have blinded one of these, which might have been slightly more beneficial. Let's go ahead and smack just 9. We'll just smack 9. And again, we can combo this too. But now we have this, which we can combo with this. If he goes 10 and he plays his 10 drop, it is what it is. I don't think -2, -2. This isn't enough. Okay, they didn't have 10 drop. 10 drop would be a problem because I couldn't really answer it because it goes 9 and then I have to just go down so much more. I'm not playing anything meta though, which is killing me. I'm about to just have to ask people to play me. 6, we'll go ahead and give them a 2K. And red rock that is fine. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to draw, place on deck top. We're going to place this, and then we're going to play... We'll go ahead and swing 6, but we're just going to go kind of wide here and just build up a board. Okay, they gave us that. Cool, whatever. Then we're going to go ahead and do this, deploy, and then we're going to play this, bounce this, but we're not going to bounce theirs. So, I think that's fine. I think if they give us this, it's better than it just going back in their hand. They play 10. It's incredibly powerful right here. Because they're just going to put both my cards back in my hand. Yep. So they found it, which is what we didn't want to happen. We're still not finding Sanji either. I think we just got to start bottom decking now. I could have went 7. I should have went 7. We're going to go ahead, remove this. This is still a 9. This is going to hurt a lot. And I can't ever answer this, and I'm going to need something to protect myself from this. I'm going to need to start countering. Because even at 9, it's going to hit like a train. Then once I go down the 1, I'm forced to play a blocker every turn. We want to keep the blocker. We'll go ahead and do this. There might be a world where I can make this weak enough to like justify swinging into it. Like, it's just so hard. Yeah, they just should play a ton of blockers. Because even if I lower this, I can lower it to 8. Oh, okay. That's cool. They must have lots of friends. I might just die here. I can do this. Draw, place on deck top. Go here. Remove this. Swing here. Because now he just goes 12, 15, and I have to have it. Deploy card. Yeah, I mean, you just go 12, 2, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6, 11, 12, 13. So, yeah, I mean, you just organically swing that. You just all in because you're no risk of losing. Might just be Ogre. No pudding? Do I play pudding? I don't think I do play pudding. Gonna red rock me again? What a freaking monster. What an abomination. Yeah, I mean, I'm just not making any ground here. Yeah, that's great. I probably should have done this and drawn once. Is it 10? I can make it 8. Go here. He's at 8. 9. He's at 7. I'm at 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe. You play another 10? You don't play another 10 here. I just haven't made any ground. No Sanji, dude. No Sanji. I'm just gonna play this, probably get it bounced back just crazy. Okay. This is my first Gerpl I've ever played on ranked. I'm gonna go first, I think. I'd really like to see my Newgate, but this is such a good 7, 9. There's such an argument to keep this. Let's see. Maybe we can just find what we're looking for. Place on deck, bottom. We need to start bot decking and get where we want to go. I'm gonna start here. Ivankov, I think, is gonna be pretty nice. Ivankov also kind of lets us. Ivankov kind of lets us dig a little bit deeper as well. Okay, no play. We're gonna poke a 5. We have Atmos now. No extra body for Atmos presently. I think I'm gonna. Ooh. Do I want him? Do I need him? I'll keep him on top. Which is unfortunate because I know what I'm going to draw, and if I don't see anything here, because if I could bounce a Zoro here, we're in a really good spot, but I can't. Could go one card deeper. Oh, ho, ho. He doesn't even have it. Do I just want to give him the 1K? Then I get to draw with Ivankov. Don't establish the threat. Do I just give him the 2K? I think I'm just going to give him the 2K. Because I'm going to still draw 2 here. Okay, he's got the stage. That's pretty big. Let's see if he's willing to stage it. If he remembers to stage it. If not, he gets incredibly punished. If he does, he's big up, and I shouldn't have kept this Atmos. Yep, cool. What? Oh, he doesn't get the effect yet. Fast. Oh, we're big up. We are big up. So now I'm just really just going to add this to my hand. That's funny. Okie dokie. We're going to go ahead. Play this. We're going to reveal these two. Then, because yeah, he had more than me. He had more than me. Double Jozu. You know, 2 of my cards. Whoop. And then swing here, draw a card. I don't have a 2K now, though, so. There's that. He countered! No. 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 This game isn't even real. This game isn't even real. Now, see, now they get to go, whoop, get the 1. They're a 5. Now they get to buff this. What's unfortunate here is I don't have the Otama. He's going to go probably 6 here. He finds a Sanji pudding. I'm going to have to bounce Atmos to bounce his Zoro. I don't think I have pudding in this deck, and I definitely should. Yeah, rest this, buddy. Oh. Oh. This guy. Go bot deck here. I don't even want to do it. Because it's just not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to happen. It's just not. You know? He didn't bounce his cost. He didn't increase his cost. Then I can go Rayleigh into Sanji Rayleigh. Those are my removal pieces. Yeah. He gets to play another one, though, so that's cool. Newgate would be huge. Newgate on this turn would have been so big. So big. Maybe I should play Izo. This game isn't even real, though. I'll take. Oh, there he is. If I'd just taken a life, I would have had him. I'll also take. That's so funny. Okay, I get the clear board, though, so that's cool. Buff your cost. Please. We're going to go ahead and draw. Go here. We're going to go ahead and draw. Place on deck. Bottom, maybe this. Yeah, I think at this point we're going to do that. And I'm going to -2 here, so it's a 5. Go ahead and play this. I should just be able to -2 here because it's a 5. -3, -2, KO. And then I should be able to swing 6 here. Then I'll go 7 here. Then we get to do this. Then we should hopefully just win. Yeah. We'll pass. So we still have one more Sanji pudding. But these Rayleighs will keep pressure off of me. Getting rid of the Newgate, questionable. Questionable. Because then I lose tempo control. Restand 2, go up to 3. You have 6. You're going to get one more from Zorojiro. One, two. Okay. That's a card. Gonna do that to gain 1? Sure. Yep. Go 7 at me. I think I have to counter out of it. But then I'll go -2, -3, -2, KO. +2 cost. Yeah, as you should. As you should. Are they gonna rush me? I'll give them a 2. Uh, 2-1. I think it's okay. I can just Jozu bounce this. No, I'm just gonna swing into this. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't restand it. I'm just gonna clear both. We're so good. And now we have card value. Yes. Let's go ahead. Place on deck top. We're gonna -2 here. And then they're going to be at max, so I'm not super worried about this anymore. We're going to go ahead, play this, -3, -2 KO. Then we're going to go 6 at 4. Okie dokie. I think there's an argument to go here, but I think we just go for game next turn. Probably, so. I want to put pressure on him. Yeah. 8. Yeah, pass. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go 9, 9, 9, 9, 11. Okay, they got this Luffy. Stack plays a lot of bricks. Are they just gonna go to put me at 0? I feel like they have to leave something up, right? I'll probably go down the 1 because I can just clear this. Unless they restand him. But if they restand him, I mean, he's at 1 life. I probably just win anyways. 4, get 1 back. Yeah. You gonna attach 1? Do a 5? Newgate would be nice. Ah, 6 is diabolical. 6 is diabolical. Do I lose? I'm gonna take it. I don't like it. Six. It goes 9, 9, and I have to counter out of this. Oh man, I might just lose. If he dons up 2 and I don't pull, this card isn't counter, I lose. I hate this game. Unfortunate. Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I'll see y'all in the next one. Hit that subscribe button.